Yoboshi, streaming from the starlit skies. This is your number one superstar virtual YouTuber, Amachi Naruse. Welcome to my stream. Today I'm gonna be doing Duolingo. So as you can see, I have done Duolingo before. Quite far actually. But you can also see that all the circles are empty, which means I haven't been practicing Duolingo like I should have. So yeah, let's try to brush up on my Japanese, because it was a very humbling experience. If you guys had seen before, it was a very humbling experience doing a collab with Asahina Mone. She's a Japanese VTuber and she's studying English. So I asked her, hey, would you like to do an English-Japanese collab with me? And we did. A couple weeks ago, we played Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, right? The bomb defusing game. And I realized my Japanese game is really weak. Like, I can type Japanese okay, but my kanji is like really weak. And my speaking comprehension is pretty weak. Speaking ability is pretty weak. So I'm gonna be doing some Japanese. I'll start off light with Duolingo, but I also do have a Kanaria account as well, which is more of a kanji like Anki cards, flashcards kind of thing. So they'll teach you all the different readings of the kanji and how to write it and how to recognize it, and it's again based on like repetition, like you're supposed to keep up with it. But I think I haven't really practiced wani kani for at least a year now. I think it was, I started in June last year, did it for about a month, and then I stopped. Wani kani is free for the first 6 levels, and I haven't even finished level 1, so that's great. Duolingo, I believe, is completely free. You can pay for like extra features or something, but I'm not really sure. For sure, I've never paid it before, so I just use it. One thing, I'll talk about that as I go along. But yeah, the collab with Mone, really humbling. I don't know as much Japanese as I thought I knew. And I thought I was pretty good. You know, it's enough to communicate day to day, but I really want to get better. My goal is to become so proficient at Japanese that you cannot tell me apart from a native speaker. That is my goal. If I talk to a native Japanese person over the phone, they're not going to realize that they're not talking to a Japanese person. That's how good I want to get. So my current Japanese level, currently I'm still, the BGM might be coming on too strong. I just realized, sorry about that. The BGM slider does not fix itself to a certain scene in OBS, unfortunately. I looked it up, but it doesn't. It was in the forum. Someone actually asked them, like, can you make it so that the BGM or like the music sliders are locked to certain levels on certain scenes so you don't have to play with them? And because I'm using the same song for the intro and the outro, I have them a bit louder there because there's no talking, but then when I switch to a chatting screen like this one, it stays that loud, and then when I switch to my outro, I have to like bump it back up again to the normal volume, otherwise it's too soft for you. So yeah, I just thought of a workaround. I could probably just copy and paste the cold coffee file as cold coffee 2, and then import cold coffee 2 as a different soundtrack so that it remembers different sound volumes for both of them. An idea. I think the file's only 3 megabytes is whatever. 3 megabytes out of my 12 terabytes hard drives space. Peanuts. Have some water here. Alright. I cannot hear my own BGM. One thing about OBS, it's also a bug I found out, is that the monitoring BGM It doesn't stay active when you switch to a scene. It's a bug. They don't plan to fix it. At least there's no plan. Like it's so minor. I just have to go into the menu and like click monitoring off, monitoring back on, and that's it. That fixes the bug. Hey Joa, how you doing? Thank you for joining again. I've seen some of your recent videos. Like what? That tank video, the World of Tank videos. They're hilarious. You're like, you literally go around the corner and we're like, hello, and the guy shoots you in the face and you died. That was hilarious. Great 6 minute, great 6 second clip. All right. How do I arrange my screen here? That's a good way to arrange my screen. I guess, whatever, this is fine. Yunjie, hey! Thanks for joining! So happy to see you. That tank scared me. I would be scared too. I'd literally just pop around the corner and be like, let me... Do I have... I know I have Shoutout Showa. Let me see if I have Shoutout Yunjie. Sign me in. Stream Elements bot. Yes, 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 yes. Why do you even sign me out? I don't have a Yunjie one yet. Let me fix that. Grab your Twitch. What? I say Twitch, grab your Twitter. And then grab your Twitch. Hey, you're at 109 followers, congrats. That'll work. I wonder if it takes effect right away. Is Duolingo available on PC? It is. I'm doing it in Firefox. You don't have to do it on your phone. The phone is just like a matter of convenience. But you just go to duolingo.com/learn, and then just duolingo.com, and then it should just pop right up. Your accounts carry over, so this is the same account I use on mobile as I use on PC. I'm mostly on PC these days, so this just makes it easy for me. Yunjie. I think this... I don't know if the command activates immediately. May or may not. I know it does take like 5 or 10 seconds for it to respond, and it hasn't responded, so it may need a stream... Oh, no, there it is. Yes, okay. Good to know. So if I make a command, it becomes active right away. That's great. No problem. Anything for my friends. Alright. Where should I start with this Duolingo? This is too easy. Hiragana, katakana, families, restaurants, position, like, oh, maps, family, hobbies, transit, clothes. Let's just carry on where I left off. City and Olympics. Guess the Olympics chapter. Was this always here? Science. Class 3. What is... Post office games. Let's just go here. Lesson 0 of 6. level 1 of 5. What does that mean? Level 1 of 5. How far back should I go? These crowns means I've done it at least once, right? Yeah, okay. Let's just start here. Match the pairs. Sample. Sample is this one. Tori. 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 Oh, this one. Tori. Tori. So one thing I've been trying to be more aware of is phonetic tones. So when I read this, I read it as tori, which is bird. And then when I clicked on this, it's tori. So it's like tori, like high, low. But I read it as low, high, tori. Tori is bird. Tori is like to take, I think. Tori, tori, tori. Hold on. I need to fact check this. I need to fact check this. Go to my favorite website, jisho.org. Tori. Not that tori, not that tori. Tori. Oh, as a noun. As a noun, it's a taker, a collector, a remover. Tori. Tori. The same kanji, though, I think is used for toru, which is to take. Tori, toru. Toru, yeah, it is a verb. You can use toru as a verb to take or to grab, to get, to obtain. So if you use that kanji with D as a noun, it turns it into a noun. Nice. Learned something new already. It's already the second page. First page? First page, I think. Match the pairs. It's like the first thing I did. Very small differences, yeah. Getsuyobi. I should click on the, because when I click on the kanji, it says it right away. I should click on the romaji. Di. Wakare. Makes it hard to learn, yeah. So a lot of teachers, and myself included, when I was learning Japanese with a teacher for the first time, my teacher said, for the most part, it's just flat. Just learn it as flat. You can say, you can speak all Japanese flat. We don't have ups and downs really, unless you're like asking a question or like it's a period of the end of the sentence, or like you're ending your sentence. Like there's no tones other than that. And I didn't worry about it. And it's true, like to a certain degree, you don't really need to know it, because based on context and like your sentence, I'm waving my hands here. You guys can't see it. Based on like context and your sentence structure and your grammar, they can understand even if you don't use tones like you do in Chinese or Mandarin. Even if you don't do that, they can figure out what you're saying. They can understand, but it is not very native. Like it does sound like you just started learning Japanese if you don't know any of the tones. So over the last year and a half or so, I've been more aware of them. I'm not perfect at them, but apparently there are rules to the tones, and it's outlined. I haven't really specifically looked and read the rules yet. I've just been memorizing the tones as I encountered them. There's actually a plugin for jisho.org in Chrome and Firefox. Someone has been documenting all the tones for all the words in Jisho, so you can learn them as you go along, and it's very helpful for me. Jisho by itself doesn't have the tones documented, but someone has been going in by hand and documenting all the tones into this extension for Jisho. So yeah. Maybe I'll show you jisho.org actually. If I drag this over here, there you go. Now you can see it. Haha. So I just typed the Romaji because it's easy. But here's Tori. Take your take blah 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 blah. Oh, here's a word that has a tone. If I were to say this, I would say niwatori. Niwatori. But that's wrong. That's wrong. It says niwatori. Niwatori. So that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. I would have said it like niwatori, which Japanese people would have been like, huh? Without context, they would have been like, I wonder if there's another niwatori, actually. How many words sound exactly like this? Not everything's documented yet. More like the obscure kanji and stuff. One thing I know for sure, hana. Hana. And then there's also hana. Hashi. Oh, hashi is one. Hashi can mean bridge or chopsticks. Hashi. Chopsticks, bridge. Hashi. So this is kind of thing I've been more aware of recently. I want to learn more about it, get better at it. I have lots of extra tabs here. Let me just get rid of that stuff. In case, just so I don't accidentally click. It's just like Duolingo sites and logos that I was using to make thumbnails and stuff. I just realized this king cover is partially covering your chat frame. How much is it covering? Just a bit. Let me make this just a tiny bit smaller so it doesn't cover your words. There you are. Alright, back to Duolingo. Did that sound right? It didn't sound native to me. この授業は、Oh. Whoa, that's new. They didn't have the mouse over to 授業. If you said it wrong, it'd be Emperor's Return to the Palace. 授業. So it can be up. It can be down up if it's paired with a third one. 授業料. はノートを取らないでください。取らないで。この授業料。I am getting tongue-tied. 授業。この授業でCan you say the whole thing? この授業ではノートを取らないでください。この授業ではノートを取らないでください。この授業では What does that mean? Please, I already know. Please do not take notes in this class. この授業ではノートを取らないでください。この授業ではノートを取らないでください。Okay. この授業ではノートを取らないでください。ノート、ノート。I missed the line. この授業ではノートを取らないでください。この授業ではノートを取らないでください。この授業ではノートを取らないでください。So there's like a sing-songiness to Japanese as well. I learned that real recently, so if you had a metronome going, I don't know if you guys know music, but like if you had a drummer playing a beat at a very regular interval, like boom, 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 boom. Imagine speaking Japanese to that beat. And this line here, noto, basically means you have to hold the no for 2 beats. But every other syllable without the long line means you can hold it for just 1 beat. このノートではこの授業ではノートを取らないでください. Yeah. So that's something new that I learned within like the last month or so. They call them moras. So like each syllable is 1 mora or 1 beat. And then noto is like actually 3 beats long. And if you set it within 2 beats, like noto, then that also sounds very off to a Japanese person, apparently. And it's like a dead giveaway that you're a foreign speaker. Please do not practice piano at night. Yoru ni, I think? I guess there's no ni. Yoru de. That works too, I guess. There's like a lot of grammatical things about ni and wa and gaz. Yoru de. De. As far as I thought, you don't use de for like time related things. It's more like de is more like place related things. But let's see if I'm right. Yoru de piano o lenshu shinai de kudasai. Oh, it might be yoru wa. Yeah, okay. That sounds more natural. Yoru wa news. Piano o lenshu shinai de kudasai. There you are. Also, I just realized I can use the keyboard instead. What does it mean by that? まだ学校に行かないでください。まだ学校に行かないでください。行かない。I need to double check. 行く。This is also really helpful. The inflections. 行かない non-past tense. 行かない、行か。Okay, second syllable is higher. まだ学校に行かないでください。まだ学校に行かないでください。まだ学校に行かないでください。まだ学校に行かないでください。まだ学校に行かないでください。The other thing, another telltale sign you're not a native speaker is when you roll your syllables together. So like sometimes like the word kudasai is used in everything. It's very common. I'm so fluent at saying kudasai now that I just say it super fast compared to the less fluent areas of the sentence. So like there will be parts where I speak too slowly and then I suddenly speed up and I suddenly slow down, and that's another telltale sign of a non-native speaker of Japanese, and I need to fix that. If I want to fix it, a cheap way to do it is just be a slow speaker to begin with. So if you start off the sentence slow and you keep it at the same pace, you can just pretend that you're a slow speaker, and this is how you normally speak all the time. Instead of, sometimes I'm going to speak fast and then sometimes I'm going to struggle on a few words, and then I would just all go to speed up again. まだ学校に行かないでください。 まだ学校に行かないでください。まだ学校に行かないでください。まだ学校に行かないでください。I think that's a better pacing. まだ学校に It's a fairly simple sentence. Just don't go to school yet. Please don't go to school yet. Also, what does the keyboard mean? What do you mean by use keyboard? Oh! I see. Should I do that? Please don't go to school. Well, I'm pretty sure the apostrophe doesn't matter yet. Okay. Let's try this for a while. It seems fun. Please don't watch that movie yet. Mada 映画を見ないでください。だと思われている is what I think. だと思われている。だと思われている。I'm trying to say that's what I think in Japanese. But it is a tongue twister for me. だと思われている。思われている。だと思われている。だと思われている。Also, I don't know 思われている the inflection for that. 思われている。Whatever, I'm sure I'll figure it out. だと思う。Show inflections. The one is 思われる. It's passive te form with the ing. The passive te form continuous. I'm adding 3 conjunctions to a word that is 3 syllables long. I'm adding a te form to the passive form, and I'm adding another form, the continuous form, that is not written here at all. Oh my god. Am I just making it more complicated for me to say? Omowarete iru? Dato omo. Omo is like too informal. Dato omoimasu. Dato omoimasu. Maybe I should just say dato omoimasu from now on. I need to consult Mone-chan for this. Is it common to say omowarete iru? Or is it more common just to say dato omoimasu? Because I can say dato omoimasu. That's not a... I don't even know if dato omowarete iru is dato omoimasu. Switch to Japanese. Mada 映画を見ないでください。There we are. あ、そのis implied. No, it isn't. It's not implied. I forgot to translate that. その映画はまだめは Why is why used in this situation? This is the downfall of Duolingo, is that I don't understand, and it doesn't give you an explanation about why it's used this way. But the good thing is that there's a community. Why would we use wa instead of wo? That is exactly my question. Because the way that wa sets the topic of discussion can have a useful contrastive effect. It's like you started with a whole shelf of movies, zoomed in on that one particular and said, please do not watch it yet. There's a bit of an implicit suggestion that maybe another one would be okay without actually saying that. Maybe it's not just that particular movie, but perhaps there's something else you want the listener to do first. Oh, okay. So what is... What makes the listener zoom in on this particular movie that you're pointing at? Basically, you're pointing at a specific movie. Is don't watch this one yet. I want to watch it together with you or something later. That's what it means. Okay. It's implying that maybe you just like maybe you want to watch it together with them. Alright. その映画はまだ見ないでください。Okay. 冬はその山に行かないでください。So there's the wa again. Instead of ni, 冬に. Oh, but there's double ni. There's another ni in the back there. I'm not gonna get this one wrong, but I would really like to see the discussion on the wa versus ni. 冬はその山に行かないでください。Please do not go to that mountain because they use そのin the winter. And I would like to see the discussion of wa versus ni. Do be really about this mountain? This is the first question I've seen about mountains. Oh my god, what the heck is this? Do you wanna... Why use... No, that's not my question. What is the purpose of de? Was there a de in there? There was a de, but that's not the de I was looking for. What is the verb tense? Okay, these are... Is it correct to say fuyu wa? Regarding the winter, do not go to the mountain. Yeah, okay, this is my question. And no one answered it. This guy's level 21 in Japanese. What is my level? Doesn't tell me. Level 21 and 90 days on fire. Streaks. 790 days streak. Holy crap. This guy's been doing Duolingo non-stop for 2 years. No one has a reply for me. I will... Where is that? Why did you... Fuyu wa... ga arimasu kara. Huh? What is this kanji? Yurei! Oh, damn. I need to learn this kanji. Yurei. Yurei yashiki. Yurei kabu. Yurei kabu. I don't know. It's the intonation for this stuff. Yurei. This is not the right tab. See, that's about having too many tabs. That's how I end up with too many tabs. You get an upvote because I want to know as well. Close this tab. Close that tab. Yurei. Please do not take notes in this class. I had the Japanese equivalent earlier. この授業 That is not the right 授業. Am I getting the... Oh my god. Am I getting 授業? No. 授業. Yeah, I got it right this time. What did I spell? Did I type 授業? Oh, okay. I was missing the U. この授業ではのを取らないでください。はは。この授業ではノートを取らないでください。この授業ではノートを取らないでください。これを取って、please take this. Please take this. No, I've been too polite. Yeah, that's wrong. Technically, it's wrong. Take this. She was like very demanding. There was no kudasai. There was no please. GG. Just let me have it. I was being more polite. Please don't take my pen. 私のペンを取らないでください. I remembered. I typed this phrase a lot in the last few minutes. That's the other thing nice about Japanese is like, it just remembers. And I just use the arrow keys, and it's a good shortcut. Alright. News wa amari mimasen. I don't really watch the news. I don't really watch the news. I don't watch the news that much. Yeah. Look. Yeah, depending on the location, you may say it differently. Same thing. News wa amari mimasen. Mimasen. News wa amari mimasen. News wa amari mimasen. News wa amari mimasen. Amari mimasen. News wa amari mimasen. News wa amari mimasen. Okay. Please do not go to that store. その what store? 10. Sono mise. It's probably mise. Oh. Same kanji. Different reading. See, that's why I get confused. There are like multiple readings for kanji. I just tried to spell mise. But you can go. Ah! No, I meant to hit the enter to get a new line. So I was mise, and mise, or 10, right? 10. Still get the same thing. I'm just bamboozling myself. So that's what Duolingo doesn't help you with. But you know what does help you with? Wanikani helps you with this. It gives you this first, and then it teaches you this and this after. Yeah. Anyways, back. その英語はまだ見ないでください. We already know this one. Please don't watch that movie yet. Did you hear the news? News. Oh. News. Nisu. News. How do you do it? News. Of course not. New. I thought it was, I swear it's that. News o kikimashita ka. Kikoemashi. News wa I'm gonna go with this. Okay, that looks more. Niuzu. Niuzu. So the newsを聞きましたか? So you said the news, and then your answer is that news. Use sono again. I did get news wrong though. GG. When you forget how to spell news in Japanese. 彼は年を取っています。彼は年を取っています。彼は年を I need to know the inflection of this because it's not one I know yet. 年彼は年を取っています。Greetings from Japan. You studied very well. Thank you. Hello, Sana. Welcome to my stream. I'm doing Duolingo today. Recently I did a collab with, I don't know if you came from Mone-chan or you know who Asahina Mone is. She's a Japanese VTuber. So we did a collab a few weeks ago. And I thought I was really good at Japanese. I'm at least good enough to talk in Japanese with someone comfortably. But I realized that I still have a long way to go. I still have a very long way to go. Like, I don't pronounce things right. I don't get the mora correct. I don't have accent, you know, 違ったり mora が違ったり right? The beat's wrong. I don't know. Actually, Sana. Yeah, you're from Japan. Okay, you understand Japanese. So I just want to get better. その上にまだ漢字が少ない。Yeah. I still don't know a lot of kanji. So when I was playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes with Mone-chan, there was this puzzle with a lot of kanji on it. I didn't know how to read it. I couldn't open this dictionary and figure it out, right? But because I was on stream. But you know, I want to know more. I want to get better. I want to get so good that if I speak with a native speaker, I sound native. Native のようなアクセントが欲しい。彼は年を取っています。He is older? He has a lot of years is the direct translation of the sentence. He is 彼は年上。I don't speak English very well though. Did you say there will be a collaboration? No, there already was a collaboration. もう済んでいます。数週間前に日本の VTuber の方、朝比奈モネちゃんとコラボしました。リンクは How do you say description? How do you say description? YouTube's description. Description. That's probably gonna 記述評写I don't know which word to use in Jap for the YouTube description. Wow, I have so many questions. If I was fluent in Japanese, I probably should know the answer to what I should use. Already, yes. The link はこのビデオの下に書いてあります。もしよければ、この配信の後で見てください。モネちゃんものチャンネルも、ぜひ見てください。He is older. That's 彼は年を取っています。He is a lot older. He is older. That's what I'm gonna go with. He is old. Yeah, so he is older would have been said 彼は年を年上 in reference to you, but there is no reference here. It just says old. He has a lot of years. Should have known better. He is old. Please don't look at the notebook. No.見ないでください。いい。That one's easy. テストでは教科書を見ないでください。教科書。教科書。教科書。教科書。教科書。教科書。教科書。教科書。教科書。It's two more, and then two more. 教科書。教科書。テストでは教科書を見ないでください。テストでは教科書を見ないでください。テストでは教科書を見ないでください。Please do not look at the textbook during the test. Your textbook. Implied. She takes notes quickly. 彼女はtakes notes very quickly. I don't know. I'm gonna have to kind of guess on this one. ノートをI feel like it's this kanji. I just came with like bakude. I think kanji is difficult Japanese, but intonation is also difficult, probably. Yes. So I grew up in a Chinese speaking family, so in Chinese, intonation is also very important. Otherwise you can end up making mistakes and saying the wrong things to people. So I definitely do understand that intonation is important in Japanese. One popular example is hashi. You know, I'm sure you know this yourself. I know Japanese people, a lot of Japanese people don't think about intonation so much because they grew up learning Japanese. It's very natural to them. But for a foreign learner like myself, I'm older, and it really helps to understand this for at a logical level. So hashi and hashi, right? もし箸を使ってご飯を食べるを言ったら、多分サナさんは混乱してるかも。意味はわかるかもけど、ネイティブじゃない感じ。アクセントは違うかも。だな。箸ではなく箸を持ってご飯を食べる。Right. If I said I was holding bridges and eating rice, you would probably understand what I was talking about, but it would be kind of weird. だな。 I don't know what. I don't. Hi. See, I knew it was one of these ones. This one is for speed. This one is for early. Time-wise. This one is for like velocity-wise. Memo. Oh, you're allowed to use memo too. Toru. I already know Toru. Hayaku. I don't think this is the right grammatical form. Hayaku. Oops. There. She takes notes. Oh. Which Toru am I supposed to use? Is this one right? Yeah, okay. The other one works? What is the difference? Toru. To pick up, right? To take a photo, to record. Ah, Toru. The intonation is the same. Toru. Gonna head to sleep. Oh, thanks for joining, Yunjia. Oyasumi. Toru. To record a video or to record a film. It's got the hand radical as well. So... this one doesn't have the hand radical. Toru. To do something by hand. This one is to... Okay. I hope I remember that. There's... 彼女はノートを取るのが早いです。なるほど。Yo, I just... This afternoon, I just realized that I can make a naruhodo pun with dajare ga dekiru. There's a pun in my name for naruhodo, because like my name is Naruse, right? But like I tell everybody to call me Naru for short as a nickname. And I said this afternoon to my friend naruhodo when he told me something. And then I was like, hold on. You're right, bridge and chopsticks have different intonations, haha. But perhaps most Japanese would understand if you made them the same. I believe so, yes, based on context and like what you're... Yeah, based on context, you can... I think most Japanese people will understand, but if I just said out of nowhere with no context, then it could be confusing. And... Well, I'm very... confusing or not, whether other people understand or not, I guess it's a personal goal to get better at Japanese. I just don't want to... My goal is not to be good enough to communicate, because if that is the case, then I think I'm already there. I can communicate with people. I can talk with people from Japan. My personal goal is I want to perfect Japanese, I guess. No, it's not perfect. It's to speak at a native level, to understand it. 彼女はノートを取るのが早いです。彼女はノートを取るのが早いです。彼女はノートを取るのが早いです。彼女はノートを取るのが早いです。早いです。I also have to avoid rolling my syllables, which we do in English all the time. I should enunciate, both like for ease of communication, also for learning something properly. Because if I don't, I can get lazy after I learn something properly, but if I'm learning for the first time, I should learn something properly. And then I can start learning the shortcuts after. 難しい質問をしないでください。質問 is, I believe, 質問 yeah, I've been getting it right. 難しい質問をしないでください。Please don't do hard questions. Please don't しないでください。Do hard questions? Do difficult questions? Give me difficult? If you want to make perfect Japanese, intonation is certainly a must. Yes, that is my understanding. That's why I decided to start this year putting more effort into studying intonation and learning it. Please don't 質問しないでください. What do you mean by しないで? Please don't give me difficult questions. Ask. If instead of しないでください, they wrote like 聞かないでください, I would have understood. My brain would have translated as ask. But しないでください is ambiguous, just because する is just to do. That was I don't know if I should blame myself or should I blame the website for asking me an ambiguous question? Because I want to say I'm wrong because I don't. The website should understand Japanese a little bit better than I do. Because their questions are written by Japanese people, I believe. Inside the train, please do not talk on the cell phone. Okay, interesting phrasing, but 電車内で携帯を離さないでください. I think that's right. But 電車の中で Wait. Did I use the wrong one? No, it's right. Oh, oops. 電車の中では携帯電話を話をしないでください. Oh my gosh. 話をしないでください. 話をしないでください. 電車の中では携帯電話を話しないでください. 電車の中では携帯電話を話しないでください. 話をしないでください. 話をしないでください. 電話の中では携帯電話で携帯電話で話をしないでください. See, that's the other. That's another tricky. I think you're right about that one before that. The one about the questions, right? 難しい問題をしないでください. I would have, yeah. 電車の中では携帯電話で話をしないでください. 携帯電話で話をしないでください. See, this is why. Yeah, I really need to get. Yes, thank you. I don't watch the news that much. I don't watch news that much. あんまり ニュースを見ません。あんまりニュースを見ません。I feel like I don't watch news. I don't watch the news. This newsを見ません。And then that much is like an amount. So あんまりニュースを見ません。ニュースはあんまり見ません。Oh, I spelled Amari wrong. Amari. Amari. Oh, I didn't. Amari. I spelled Amari wrong. I wonder if I. News wa. I usually like putting my time particles at the front. News wa. Sana, can you tell me which one is more natural to you? Would you say news wa amari mimasen? Or would you say amari news o mimasen? Which one would you say is more correct? If this answer is more correct, then I'm going to need to fix something inside of me to make sure I get this one right all the time. News wa amari mimasen. This one might be more correct. Let's see what other people say. Why is the particle wa and no? Wa is a topic. Yes. It accepts all too. Well, I spelled amari wrong, so maybe I'll stop. News wa amari minai desu. Huh? Oh, you spelled news wrong. Maybe I just got dinged for spelling amari wrong. Watashi wa news. Oh, that's not. Yeah, use ga. News wa amari mimasen was marked as wrong. Wait, isn't that correct solution is news wa amari mimasen? Huh? It is literally the same thing. Similar dashes. Amari, oh, thanks. Oh, the same thing. Naruhodo. Arigato. What is this? Kekko. Kekko is more like I've had enough of, or like it's more like a positive. You say this or more is kekko. Amari is like this or less. It's more like a lesser word. Interesting. I don't know. Then maybe it's the word order. I'll figure it out. Please don't watch that movie yet. Sono eiga o. Oh, well, I remember last time I said wa mada minai de. So I think this is the correct answer. Yeah. その映画。映画。Okay. Where is my jisho? 映画 or 映画? It's either or. その映画はまだ見ないでください。その映画はまだ見ないでください。これを取って take this. I remember getting this wrong earlier. Take this now. Please do not go to that store. Sono mise. Please do not go to that store. そのお店に行かないでください。There. Last time I just missed sono. And then do not go to that store. Didn't translate the whole thing. Did you hear the news? How this one goes? Oops. News. What? Key. I feel like I got this wrong already. How come I can't remember news well? It wanted sono. That's why. It marked me wrong because I didn't have the sono, but then it should have been that news. The news. That news. Duolingo. He is old. 彼は年を取っています。He is old. Period. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She takes... Okay, I know this one now. 彼女はノートを取るのが早い。Oops. 早いです。This one. For speed. 彼女は、ノート。There we go. 彼女はノートを取るのが早いです。彼女はノートを取るのが早いです。彼女はノートを取るのが早いです。彼女はノートを取るのが彼女はノートを取るのが彼女はノートを取るのが早いです。いい。難しい。It's that question again. 難しい質問をしないでください。Please don't ask me hard questions. Please don't ask me hard questions. We'll take this. Questions. Ha. 難しい質問を聞かないでください。Is how I would have said it, I think. しないでください。Inside the train. 電車の中では携帯電話は携帯電話を携帯電話で話をしないでください。電車の中では携帯電話で話をしないでください。電車の中では携帯電話で話をしないでください。携帯電話。Am I getting this right? 携帯電話。Hello, give me the intonation, please. 携帯電話。携帯電話。電話機。電話機。I feel like when it's slapped together, when 携帯 and 電話 are put together, it's 携帯電話。携帯電話。Down, up, up, down. 携帯電話。携帯電話。I don't think that sounds really weird to me. 携帯電話。 携帯電話 I'm pretty sure here it is 携帯電話で話をしないでください。ニュース What? あまり見ません。ニュースはあまり見ません。Haha. I'm getting better. Now the app is doing a ... Oh wow! How long has it taken me to do? How long has my stream been running for? How long did it take me to do one lesson? Is that 1 hour? I've taken 1 hour to do one lesson. Oh my gosh. Thank you from a one-day streak that I broke for about a year. I'm sorry, Duolingo. I haven't been here in a year. No thanks. All right, that was just a review. Let's get down to actually moving forward with the limit. Which one should I do? I'll do the Olympics because I haven't. The Olympics are around the corner, so which one of these is athlete? Well, I can tell from the picture, but I don't know how to read this. Smaho. I don't know. What is this? Yubin Kyoku. That's the post office, right? There's a Yubin. Yubin Kyoku. Yubin Kyoku. Yubin Kyoku. Yubin Kyoku. Yubin Kyoku. Yubin Kyoku. It's like one of the first words you ever learn in Japanese classes. Yubin Kyoku. It's still hard to say for me. Yubin Kyoku. Yubin Kyoku. Yubin Kyoku. Kyoku. Yubin Kyoku. Say it too many times. I don't. Senshu. I know that word. Senshu. Senshu. Yes, I just never seen the Senshu. Yes, I do know that word. I've heard it before. Senshu. Rikujo wa track and field, right? 彼女は陸上選手です。Why is this highlighted? Why is it highlighted? 陸上彼女は陸上選手です。選手。彼女は選手。陸上。彼女は陸上選手。陸上選手。陸上選手。陸上選手。陸上選手。陸上選手。陸上。陸上。I'm gonna have to. I'm sure it's 陸。Oops. 陸上。Oh. Huh? Yeah. 陸上。She is a track and field athlete. "泳ぐ前に体操してください." 体操 Taiso. I know what Taiso is. It's warm-up exercises, but I want to know the intonation. Taiso. Please do warm-up exercises before swimming. Huh? It's the same thing! Please do a warm-up before you swim. It's the same thing. I feel like I should have that one. I feel like it should be. I feel like it should be taken. 泳ぐ前に体操してください。泳ぐ前に体操してください。体操泳ぐ前にI'm pretty sure if you say 泳ぐ it's 泳ぐ前に There are several words in Japanese I remember that conjugate that change the intonation of the word before it, and I think mae and like other stuff tari or something like that. I think you're mostly right. It's Duolingo's fault. Well, Duolingo is it's not perfect, right? It does a really good job, but it's not, you know, in the end it's an app made by people and people make mistakes. So, and there's like a lot of different ways to translate Japanese into English and a lot of ways to translate English into Japanese. It's sometimes very difficult to catch everything without the community's help to like catch these things, right? 泳ぐ前に体操してください。泳ぐ前に体操してください。彼は水泳が上手です。He is good at swimming. 彼は水泳が上手です。体操 is this one. 陸上 Oh, dang it! 陸上 is rooftop. 陸上 is rooftop. 陸上 is what is 陸上? Track and field. 陸上 Huh? What is rooftop then? Rooftop, I don't see the 屋上 ah! Okay, I misremembered. 屋上 陸上 Dang it. 陸上 Who says 陸上 then? Where did I hear that from? 陸上 Hi Naruse. Hello. ザクロネームニューム Hi, thank you for joining. I am studying Japanese right now. I used to think that I was decent at Japanese. I am at least good enough to communicate with Japanese people, just like everyday talking, but I want to get as good as a native speaker. I want to learn to use the common kanji and to be able to read and recognize, not necessarily write. Writing may be a bit hard, but I should be able to at least read it and use it when I type. Writing it will take a while. I don't know if I can really write with pen, or I could put in the time and effort to write when I could just type it. But I want to be able to speak natively, at a native level. 陸上 体操 選手 卵 Why is tamago here? Tamago. Is it tamago? Tamago. 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 I think I said tamago as my first instinct. Tamago. Yeah, I know it's egg. I'm studying the intonation. So specifically, this part, the accent. I want to be able to speak natively. I need to know this. Is something I found out recently in the last year. So I think for the most part, when I read hiragana, katakana, and just speaking, I know Japanese okay, but the kanji and the intonation is something I need to work on, as well as the grammar. The grammar I need to work on. Keep to come. Sue senshu ni naritai. I want to become a swimmer, competitive swimmer. I want to become a competitive swimmer. So, sip of water here. I have a feeling, I don't know if Duolingo is going to mark me incorrect for this word. Because I know this is the Olympics chapter of Duolingo. So it might want, and based on the words I've been taught so far, senshu is athlete. Doesn't necessarily exactly mean competition, but in English, if saying you want to become a swimming athlete is weird. You either want to say I want to become a swimmer or become a competitive. I can't even. Competitive swimmer. You wouldn't really say I want to become a swimming athlete, but I feel like hey friend, welcome back. I'm just studying Japanese here. Because I realized after my collab with Mone-chan, my Japanese is actually not as good as I thought, and I want to become more of a fluent speaker. I want to become a swimming athlete. I feel like Duolingo is fishing for this. I want to know what other answers it will allow. Suye Senshu. That comment was probably from a long time ago. Because if you mouse over it now, it'll just give it to you. Suye no Senshu. Yeah. No one asks. Maybe it's accepted. I don't know. Match the pairs. Inu is dog. Rikujo. I'm not gonna mispronounce this word anymore. Rikujo. And it means athletes. No, Senshu is athlete. Rikujo is track and field. Rikujo Senshu. Taiso is exercise. Warm up. Why is B here? It just throws in something random. Taiso miru no ga suki desu. Taiso miru no ga suki desu. I should try to say it. I always pause right before the verb, I think, in most of my sentences. I should, but I notice this person says it all in one breath. Taiso miru no ga suki desu. 体操を見るのが好きです。体操を見るのが好きです。Because I have to stop for a second to like wait for my brain to catch up. In that sense, I'm still not very fluent at Japanese. I still have to pause and think. I want to get so good that I can speak it all in one breath. 体操を見るのが好きです。体操を見るのが好きです。I like watching warm-ups. I can't even spell warm-ups. Why do you like watching warm-ups? No! Why? Taiso. Thanks, Duolingo. You really got me there. Hikami, hey, welcome. I'm studying Japanese. Hikami, I know you speak Japanese pretty well as well. Because I remember, yeah, we have spoken in Japanese like here and there before. Oh, Duolingo just got me. You got me at a weird time. All up to this point, Taiso Duolingo has been telling me it is warm-up. And it is warm-up, but it is also gymnastics. So I just, oh my goodness. I'm mad at that one. Body maneuvers, gymnastics. Can Taiso mean gymnastics and warm-up, or is my memory failing me? 20, oh, why is there a date here? Taiso can also mean calisthenics. I don't even know what this is in English. What is calisthenics? And light physical exercise. NHK has a show called Minna no Taiso lasting about 5 minutes. What is hiragana for gymnastics? Taiso. I put like watching warm-ups. Yes, that's what I put! And it was incorrect. How would you specify between warm-ups, calisthenics, and gymnastics in Japanese? Japanese is a high context language, yes? So you would have to guess the meaning from what it is most likely and what it would do would fit the situation. Yes, context is very important in Japanese. I like watching gymnasts. 体操する人を見るのが好きです。Question mark? Oh my gosh, what is... Huh. Oops. I can't find the right tab. Gymnastics competition. Taiso. Kyogi. Oh, it's Kyogi. 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 Taiso Kyogi. Suru. No, Taiso Kyogi Senshu. Taiso Senshu o miru no ga tsuki desu. Miru no ga. Mad. Oops. Mad. If it's just Taiso, it's gymnastics. I think the correct meaning of warm-up is something undo. What is this? Junbi undo. Junbi undo. There are various meanings in Taiso. Yeah, I just learned that. So, okay. So, whenever I think of Taiso, I should always think of gymnastics. Okay. Oh, I just realized the Cantonese word for taiso is taiyok, I think. I think it's taiyok. Hikami can correct me on this one. Should be taiyok, because I know Hikami knows Chinese too. Junbi undo. Yeah. Junbi undo. One of the nice things about learning Japanese for me, because I grew up speaking Cantonese at home, is that a lot of Cantonese words and Japanese words sound very similar. Like in this example, taiso sounds like taiyok, and I only just remembered that because you mentioned taiso should be gymnastics by default. And gymnastics in Cantonese is taiyok, I think. All right, back to this thing. Huh? なりたくないの？陸上選手になりたくない。陸上。I do not want to become a track and field athlete. I can't. athlete. 陸上選手になりたくない。私は体操をやっています。I do gymnastics. 私は体操をやっています。私は体操をやっています。Swimming is good exercise. 水泳はいい運動です。水泳はいい運動だ。水泳はいい運動だ。彼は陸上選手ですか？ Is he a track and field athlete? 彼は陸上選手ですか？彼は陸上選手ですか？彼は陸上選手ですか？彼は陸上選手ですか？彼は陸上選手ですか？彼は陸上選手ですか？彼は陸上選手ですか？ Yeah, you said you wanted to be one just now. Yeah. The previous question, right? 彼は陸上選手ですか？ Does that sound natural? 彼は陸上選手ですか？彼は陸上選手ですか？彼は陸上選手ですか？ I think to my ear it sounds natural. To your ears it may not sound exactly natural. I'll keep working on it. 私は水泳が好きです。So do I. I do know how to swim actually, guys. I took swimming lessons when I was a young child. I made it up to my local level 5. There were 12 levels in total. If you made it up to level 12, you can take level 13, which is lifeguard training. But at level 5, they decided my breaststroke was bad. Because I wasn't bending my leg the right way. I could still swim. It's just not as fast. And they wouldn't pass me through level 5. So I never got to make it up to level 13. My cousin, she's amazing. She made it up to level 12 before she was old enough to take level 13. She's actually really amazing. She's very slender too. Slender body. And then, yeah, I think she made it up to level 12 when she was 13 years old or something like that. She was so good. She finished like 2 levels in a year. So she was the youngest one at level 12. And then you had to be 16 before you could even start taking lifeguard course. Hey Kuma, how's it going? Yahoo! Thank you for joining me. I'm just studying Japanese right now. And I was talking about my swimming stories. I do know how to swim. 私は水泳が好きです。私は水泳が好きです。Nice. I'm doing good. I'm so glad the weather has cooled down these days. It's still fairly hot, but it's not like the 30s anymore, right? So it's not like 35, 37, 39, like 39 degrees Celsius. What the heck is going on? I like swimming. Oh, sorry if you heard my keyboard. I type kind of loudly. I like swimming. 私は水泳が好きです. That's like a really simple. I'm pretty sure I learned that the first year I was studying Japanese. Or first year I started studying Japanese in the classroom, because I did study Japanese before I went to formal learning, before I went to the classroom. And like, 何々が好きです is something really common because it's a very simple sentence, and usually you learn things like how to talk about your hobbies first. So I could say 私はゲームが好きです because I like playing games. See, this one is warm-ups, right, you guys? Sana and Zaguro. How did they want me to type this up? 泳ぐ前に体操してください。泳ぐ前に体操してください。Please do warm-ups before swimming. I think this is how they wanted me to do it. Yeah. Please do a warm-up before you swim. 泳ぐ前に体操してください。That sounded pretty good, didn't it? 泳ぐ前に体操してください。This is the one that got me. So like earlier was like Kuma, earlier Taiso was translated as warm-up, and I was doing that for like the entire lesson, and then it popped this question, which is not I love to watch warm-ups. It is I love to watch gymnastics. Yo, I got it wrong again. I mean, technically, yeah, skides is like, not love. But in English, it could be interchangeable. Like and love to watch something. This is hard. There's just multiple ways to translate everything in English and Japanese. That's why it's so hard to line things up. Isn't this the same question? I like to watch... Oh, I like watching gymnastics, I think is... There we go. That was the last question. I was literally stuck on the last question. Okay. That was pretty fun. I'd say that was a fun Olympics thing. I learned a lot of new things in this Olympics one. Can I do the next one? I am not allowed to do the next one. Let's go to the city one. Apparently I've done it before, and this is where I gave up. I think I got to this part, and then I felt like at my level this was a little bit too hard because I didn't know the vocabulary, the tangoが知らなくて、ここは少し難しすぎるだから、この辺でやめた、諦めた。この辺で諦めた。前回1年前にこの辺で諦めた。I gave up around here last year. 交差点です。交差点 is police box, right? Oh, no. What is police office? What is police office? Keisatsu. Keisatsu. Huh? Okay, I think I'm just misremembering things. It is an intersection. 交差点です。地下鉄は多くの人が乗っています。地下鉄には多くの人が乗っています。地下鉄には多くの人が乗っています。乗っています。地下鉄には多くの人が乗っています。地下鉄には多くの人が乗っています。地下鉄には多くの人が乗っています。多くの人、人が地下鉄には多くの人が乗っています。地下鉄には多くの人が乗っています。地下鉄には多くの人が乗っています。There are a lot of people on the subways. I already knew the sentence. I was just practicing how to speak it. 地下鉄には多くの人が乗っています。That's the same sentence. Many people are riding the subway. I guess that's more specific. In English, I think we would say it this way. Maybe it depends on the region. I mean, this makes sense too. In fact, this is closer to what this sentence actually says, but this is more natural. Many people are riding the subway. What am I, a news reporter? There are a lot of people on the subway. I think it should be an acceptable answer. We're talking about cosplay now? 彼女はコスプレをするのが好きです。彼女はコスプレをする。Another thing I learned about Japanese is that for borrowed English words like cosplay, well, cosplay is not an English word, it's costume play, which was shortened to cosplay, cosplay in Japanese, and then brought back over to English as an English word, cosplay, is that sometimes we'll pronounce it the English way too much. So if I pronounce this incorrectly, 彼女は cosplay をするのが好きです. That was exaggerated, but a lot of foreign speakers learning Japanese will do that, and that's something you should watch out for. You should try to enunciate it exactly the way that a Japanese person would. 彼女はコスプレをするのが好きです。 コスプレ彼女はコスプレをするのが好きです。彼女はコスプレをするのが好きです。コスプレをするのが好きです。コスプレをするのが好きです。コスプレをするのが好きです。コスプレをするのが好きです。コスプレをするのが好きです。コスプレをするのが好きです。彼女はコスプレをするのが彼女はコスプレをするのが好きです。彼女はコスプレをするのが好きです。She likes cosplaying. She likes to dress up. Okay, whatever. Oh my goodness. What is this? Oh, 池袋はにぎやかで面白いです。池袋はにぎやかでにぎやかで池袋はにぎやかで面白いです。It's easy for Japanese to abbreviate to about 4 letters. Yes. I remember Starbucks, right? Starbucks is Staba, right? And then there's another Japanese restaurant called First Chicken that I remember as really the only reason I remember is because First Chicken is fucking, right? Which is also an English swear word. Fast kitchen. Fucking. It's funny. Staba is fine. Staba. Yeah, that's the only reason I remember First Kitchen. I don't remember any of the other abbreviations really well. That's hilarious. 池袋はにぎやかで面白いです。池袋はにぎやかで面白いです。池袋はにぎやかで面白いです。池袋はにぎやかで面白いです。池袋はにぎやかで面白いです。面白いです。Fucking yeah. It's yeah. Unfortunate coincidence, but you know, no relation. No relation. Ikebukuro is how would you translate this? So lively, it's interesting, it's fun is lively and fun, which isn't like, I guess if you transliterate it, Ikebukuro is lively and fun. Interesting. Yeah, okay, I translated it correctly. 新宿のカフェで会いました。We met at a cafe in Shinjuku. Sorry, cracking my knuckles. Habits. 新宿のカフェで会いました。You know, I've been to Japan once, guys. Let's talk about that. I've been to Shinjuku once, I think. It was actually a layover. I was taking a trip to China with my class. in high school, I was part of an orchestra, and in that orchestra, I got the chance to travel around the world because our orchestra was quite famous for high school students. And we got to travel around the world playing for other high schools. That time we were traveling over to China to play in several of their high schools. And of course, to get to China from here, it was cheaper to fly to Japan first. And then from there, we would fly to China in a connecting flight. But everybody, or the majority of people in the orchestra at the time, were huge fans of Japan and anime and all that stuff. So they wanted to go visit Japan, like either for fashion, like going to Shinjuku, or going to, what's the other place? Dang, it's a really famous place. How did I not know this? Japanese fashion. Harajuku. Why did I not know this? Harajuku, or for me, I personally wanted to go to Akihabara, so I went there first. So we got to go around Tokyo for a little bit. I would love to visit Japan again. I think in 2020, I probably would have visited Japan, or even 2021, but 2021 is going to end soon, so I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to visit in 2021, but maybe 2022. So I want to go to Japan. I want to go up to Skytree. I want to visit the palaces, like the really famous one, the golden one. And then in Kyoto, I want to go to Osaka. I want to go to the Fuji television. That's the one with the Fuji TV. Yes, that one. I want to go visit that one. Because it's a very unique structure. I really like it. Also, the first time I knew about the Fuji television station was when I was watching Steins Gate. I believe the very first episode, the time machine crash landed into the Fuji TV building. I think. Dang. It's been a long time since we watched that anime, but yeah, I want to visit there. There's so many places I want to visit. I want to visit Sendai. I want to visit Okinawa. I want to visit Hokkaido. Yeah. I always hear so many great things about Japan and like all the awesome places to visit. So I want to visit everything. All right, next lesson. Oh my god, it's 2 hours. I haven't even finished the second lesson, or the third lesson. I'm gonna drink some water. Time machine crush? I said time machine crash. I don't have a crush on time. I don't like time machines. I mean, I would like a time machine. I would like to go back in the past and change a lot of things, a lot of embarrassing things. And I do enjoy time slip, kind of time paradox stories. But I don't have a crush on a time machine. I meant time machine crash. Crash landed into a building. Uma no senaka ni notta. Ose. Oh, this is Senaka. Se. Uma no se. Uma no se ni notta. Notta. Uma no se ni notta. No. Am I getting the intonation for notta right? Noru. Notta. 馬の背に乗った。馬の背に乗った。馬の背に乗った。I rode on a horse's back. 10. 選手 Shibuya is this one. Is it Shibuya? Or is it Shibuya? Shibuya. All I want is this. All I want is... Okay, fine. Shibuya. He said Shibuya. Harajuku. Harajuku? Is it Harajuku? Have I been pronouncing it wrong the whole time? I said Harajuku. Harajuku. Shibuya. Senshu. 10. What is this? Kosaten. Oh, crosswalk. Kosaten. Am I getting this wrong too? Kosaten. It is either. Oh. Kosaten. This is... Oh. Might be... I'm gonna finish this lesson. I think it'll probably be the end for today because my brain is having difficulty keeping up with all this, I think. その大きな交差点は少し危ないです。その大きな交差点は少し危ないです。その大きな交差点は少し危ないです。少し危ないです。It's a bit dangerous. その大きな交差点はその大きな交差点は少し危ないです。その大きな交差点は少し危ないです。その大きな交差点はその大きな交差点は少し危ないです。That large intersection is a little dangerous. Big intersection. Same word. 交差点渋谷体操原宿10交差点I said it again. I said 交差点 and then he says 交差点 but both are correct. Both are correct. 渋谷体操原宿 Did I say Harajuku earlier? Or did I say Shibuya? Harajuku. No, I got it wrong again. Harajuku.週末はI know what 週末 this week. I mean weekend. I will cosplay on the weekend. 週末はコスプレをします。週末はコスプレをします。週末はコスプレをします。週末はコスプレをします。週末はコスプレをします。 週末はコスプレをします。See, play I say too smoothly like an English native speaker. I have to break it. 週末はコスプレをします。コスプレをします。週末はコスプレをします。週末はコスプレをします。I think that's fairly close. 週末はコスプレをします。この何建物交差点にあります。この建物は交差点にあります。交差点にあります。交差点にあります。この建物は交差点にあります。この建物は交差点にあります。This building is この at the intersection. Doomsday. 週末。Wait. I didn't even notice that. I wasn't looking. I was just looking at the first one. I did notice there's another. 週末。That is what. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm dying here. I'm dying here. I'm taking a. Hold on, I'm taking a screenshot. I don't know what happens to you guys when I take a screenshot. Does it freeze for you guys or what? I have no clue. Because my screen stays frozen. I have a special screenshot program that freezes my screen at this frame, and then I drag a square and it takes a photo, but I actually can't see what's going on. I'm so tweeting about this. You guys, if you're not following me on Twitter yet, I would really appreciate it if you follow me on Twitter. Both Shumatsu and Shumatsu are pronounced Shumatsu exactly the same way, but one means weekend and the other means Tuesday. This is hilarious. Thanks to my viewers pointing out. Both Shumatsu and Shumatsu are pronounced Shumatsu exactly the same way, but one means weekend, the other means doomsday. That is amazing. I had no clue. Oh, jeez. Maybe I should just take a screenshot of like my own screen right here instead. Because I have higher quality. That way you guys are in the screenshot too. There we are. My goodness. That is hilarious. That is really hilarious. Thanks for pointing that out. Oh my goodness, I would have missed it. Kosaten wa dochira desu ka? Which way is the intersection? Oh, almost at the end. 地下鉄で 池袋まで Excuse me, small burp 地下鉄で池袋までどうやって行きますか How do I get to 池袋 by subway? I think that's how it is. 地下鉄で池袋までどうやって行きますか地下鉄で池袋までどうやって行きますか地下鉄で池袋までどうやって行きますかどうやって行きますか地下鉄で池袋まで地下鉄で池袋までどうやって行きますか地下鉄で池袋までどうやって行きますか地下鉄で池袋まで地下鉄で池袋までどうやって行きますか Is that okay? You know what? I just realized this entire time you guys could not hear when I click on this. I'm so sorry. Let me fix that. Sound menu. Ikebukuro station is a labyrinth, so big. Too big station. It's too big. I haven't been through Japanese subways yet. Yeah, I always went, when I was in Tokyo, I only went through in a bus. So they drove us to the different places. I never got a chance to take the subway. I think they're too afraid for children to get lost in the subway, especially since we aren't from there. Also, I can't believe I've been streaming for like 2 hours and none of you guys could hear my Firefox. Here, I need to do sound check too.
地下鉄で池袋までどうやって行きますか
That's probably a little bit too loud for you.
地下鉄で池袋までどうやって行きますか
Is that okay? Probably. Let me know if it's Firefox is too loud. But yeah, I can't believe that you've been listening to silence. Well, not silence. You haven't been hearing Firefox the entire time. And it's almost the end of my stream. Oh, I have to fiddle with my sound settings because it's a little too loud for me now. There. That's probably okay.
交差点のそばを通りました。
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 交差点のそばを交差点のそばを通りました。交差点のそばを通りました。交差点のそばを通りました。交差点のそばを通りました。交差点のそばを通りました。交差点のそばを通りました。
交差点のそばを通りました。
交差点のそばを通りました。I passed near the intersection. Huh? Soba means near, right?
のそばを
The soba. I think Duolingo got this. I passed by an intersection.
のそばを
It does not mean noodles. I passed by an intersection. I passed near. That could be my English. Yeah. Intersection soba noodles. 通りました。Soba. Intersection soba noodles. I passed soba noodles at the intersection. Sounds delicious, doesn't it? Okay, this is the exact same sentence.
私と一緒にコスプレしませんか？
私と一緒にコスプレをしませんか？私と一緒にコスプレをしませんか？私と一緒にコスプレをしませんか？ Am I pronouncing that right?
私と一緒にコスプレしませんか？
Oh wait, コスプレしませんか？コスプレを。私と一緒にコスプレしませんか？私と一緒にコスプレをしませんか？私と一緒にコスプレをしませんか？ Do you want to cosplay with me?
その交差点はとても危なかったです。
その交差点はとっても危なかったです。その交差点その交差点はとっても危なかったです。危なかったです。その交差点はとっても危なかったです。That intersection was very dangerous. 危なかった is past. Was very dangerous. 危なかった means was very dangerous. とても very その交差点 that intersection.
池袋で映画を見た。
池袋で映画を見た。I saw a movie at 池袋。
池袋で映画を見た。
池袋で映画を見た。池袋で映画を見た。
地下鉄には多くの人が乗っています。
地下鉄には多くの人が乗っています。What did it want this? Many people were riding the subway? I think that's what they were looking for. 乗っています。乗りました。あYeah, I got the past present tense wrong. I was too confident I had entered
交差
really
点の
fast.
そばを通りました。
What did I want for this? I passed by an intersection. Sometimes this is another downside of Duolingo, like another weakness, is that sometimes it's a game of getting the answer exactly as they want it. Yeah. Like, especially at the end here when I'm almost done. Like, I know what the answer is, but like I just have to guess the exact words that Duolingo wants.
地下鉄には多くの人が乗っています。
Many people are currently riding the subway, right? 多くの人 many people 地下鉄に乗っています riding the subway 乗っています is present continuous tense present continuous 乗っています which means they are currently doing this action and so they're not just riding, they're like actually right now riding. So you add the ing to the word ride to ride. Oh jeez. I love conjugations, by the way. Japanese conjugations, I love studying it. Like the oh, I love studying it. Noru. Another good thing about Jisho is that you can click this and it opens all of this. Noru, norimasu, notta, norimashita, notte, noreru, norareru, noraseru, noraserareru. どの事情でこれを使うの？どの事情で？ In what situation do you have a causative passive? 乗らせられる causative passive 乗らせられる to be able to ride, to be able to force someone to ride, to be able to force someone to do something. So I can force you to ride the train. Saguro-san を地下鉄に乗らせられるということですね。こういう使い方だな。だと思います。The other word, okay, I don't think you guys were here at the beginning of the stream, the Japanese guys and gals. I was trying to use だと思われています。だと思われている。だと思われている。Is that even a word? You might as well just go だと思います。思う。I was going like 思われています。だと思われている。I was saying だと思われている。Is this a right? 乗らせられる is forcibly get on the train. Yeah, to force something, to directly cause someone to get on the train. Is this, I have another question. Is this a real word? Is this real? Omowareteiru. I always try to say it, but you might as well just say だと思います right? You might as well just say that instead of this. Can you just give me the letter O? Right?これはダメ。これは OK だと思います。だと思う。なぜかコラボの時はモネちゃんとコラボの時はこれを使って欲しかったけど、これを使いの場合でこれを使うではなくこれを使うべきだね。これを使うべきだね。だと思います。それともだと思う。だと思われているは少しtongue twister. What's a tongue twister again? 早口言葉 believe to be あーなるほどこの言葉はあるだね使い事情があるみたいだだと思われているIt's like it sounds more like posh English believed to be It is believed to be that Naru is a VTuber It is believed to be that Naru sang King last week You hey Riko ikumai you hey Jariko ni nangitaring I sang it if you guys are new here you guys might not have heard that I published a cover of King from Kanaria last week not almost I think 覚えたなるほど覚えた Thank you for explaining it Sana and Sakuro Thank you so much That helps a lot Okay I should use this more basically no one in English says believe to be in casual conversations カジュアルでこれ使わないよね普段はこれ使うよねこれを使うよねだと思われているAm I using it right? Okay. Wow. It's been 2.5 hours and I did 3 lessons. I think that's pretty good. I just need to keep this up. I also have more viewers than I expected. I thought this was going to be a flop stream, but there's a lot more people than I expected. So thank you all for coming today. だと思われている used for things that everyone knows. Oh, so common knowledge? Like common sense? 知識のもの知識 Following equation 知識知識知識知識 for like common knowledge 知識よく What is this? Oh, 欲望 right? 欲望 is this, right? It is 欲望欲しがる Oh, 欲しい is this one, isn't it? 欲しい Yeah. 知識 Nice. I'm learning so much. I am learning so much. Thank you so much. Common sense is... Oh. Common sense. 常識 Ah, it's a different word. 常識 Ah, I know this kanji. I've seen it before. Where's it used? ですね。常に常用漢字 right? 常用漢字 is a word, right? Yeah, common kanji. Joshiki. AQ. Tsune. Tada. I don't know why it's showing me all these words from one kanji. Joshiki. 知識 常識 知識 Awesome. Thank you so much for teaching me. Wow. I'm gonna have to end stream soon. But I really appreciate you guys coming here and teaching me. If I ever do another Duolingo stream, I had a lot of fun here. I think I learned a lot. So I would really like to invite you guys to come join me and chill with me on stream again. Next time I do Duolingo, or I may do Wanikani next time as well, just to learn kanji. That site is better for learning kanji, and onyomi and kunyomi and stuff like that, whereas this one's better for just practicing general knowledge. So let me, before I end my stream, I'm just gonna enlarge this one. There we are. So I sang this song on Monday. So about 7 days ago, I sang this song. And if you guys haven't seen it, it's linked in the description below. You can go click on it. I sang King in Japanese. It was a very, very, very difficult song. And I had to practice a long time before I could sing it. It's also... What's also hard is that it's a very fast song, and you can tell from my level of Japanese that I don't speak very fast in Japanese or very fluently, so it was definitely a difficult song to learn, but I think learning it has helped me improve speaking in Japanese, articulating my tongue, stuff like that, like having the right mouth shapes at least. Especially for the quick parts, I really struggled. I sang slowly, I practiced slowly at first, and then I got faster and faster and faster until I could sing it at the proper speed. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, I would really appreciate it if you go and listen to my song. And I would like to see you again someday. I would really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know when I'm next streaming. I do want to get better at Japanese. I want to be able to communicate in Japanese better. And I want to do more collabs with Japanese people. And I feel like if I learn Japanese, the better I get at Japanese, the easier it's going to be able to set those up. With Mone-chan, we did most of our discussion in Japanese when we were arranging things. But you know, there were still difficulties in communication here and there because her English she's learning English and I'm learning Japanese, so it's to be expected. So I do want to get better. And that's also one of my goals. One of the things, one of my VTubing goals is to get better at Japanese as well. I publicly list that on my debut video, which is also linked in my description below, actually. I have a playlist that says I speak Japanese, or I can't speak Japanese. I don't remember what I named it. But there's a list of all my Japanese videos so far on this channel in the description below as well. Your Japanese is quite good. I hope you can master it one day. I do hope so too. Thank you for the compliments. I think it's good enough to communicate, to talk with people, you know, but yeah, I do want to be able to master it someday. Thank you. Okay, so that's my king, and then yeah, I do want to collab with more Japanese VTubers in the future. And then what else did I need to talk about? My next stream is going to be, today is Sunday for me. It is probably a little in the afternoon. It says 2:30 p.m. Tokyo, so it's 2 p.m. for you guys on Monday. Hope I'm not disturbing you guys. You guys should be working or at work or at school. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me today, even taking time out of your busy day. The next time I'll be streaming is my Wednesday at 8 p.m. Or in your case, it'll be Tokyo Thursday at 12 p.m. Yeah, I think that's you guys are 8 hours, not 8 hours, 14 hours ahead of me. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be streaming yet. And oh, here's a Japanese phrase I learned: Mikkabozu. Mikkabozu. It's basically you're a genius. It literally transliterates. The direct translation is 3 days monk. But the meaning is you're a genius for 3 days in a row, and then you let everything go to hell. Mikkabozu. You're a genius for 3 days, and then everything goes to hell after that. So why I'm bringing this up is because if you scroll through my Twitter timeline, I literally put out a schedule for 3 times ever since I made my Twitter account, and then I stopped doing it because I can't think ahead. I'm very bad at planning ahead. Literally my Duolingo thing was something I decided this morning at 8 o'clock or like 10 o'clock or something like that. And then I tweeted it quickly. I'm like, so I've been thinking about doing Duolingo because a lot of friends have been requesting me to do it. So I just tweeted that out, get it out of the way. And I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did a Duolingo stream. Lots of fun. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't continue for a day. Oh, 頑張れ。一緒に頑張れ。頑張ってください。We all gotta. I don't know what you're referring to or what you're trying to do in life, but you know, please, we'll work hard together. But yeah, that's funny. Exactly 3 times I posted my schedule on Twitter. So yeah, if you guys want to find out also, like if you want to keep up to date with me, I do make a lot of tweets on Twitter about my daily life, and I have lots of fun conversations with friends on Twitter. You can go check me out on Twitter and follow me there. I would really appreciate it as well. Yeah, so I think I'll end my stream here then. And I'll see you guys again on Wednesday. All right. Thank you so much for coming. Naru, streaming from the starlits, guys. This is your #1 superstar virtual YouTuber, Amachi Naruse. Thank you all for coming. Bye bye. Naru.